One of my best friends, or former best friends, Timmy's aunt, she's confessed to me that she's an opioid addict. And I've never had to deal with this before. I've dealt with alcoholics before, but never something like this. She's so hard to be around. She lies and she's just mean to everybody. And then there's times that I don't know if she's using more or something different and possibly drinking with it, because there's times that she just gets so bad that she can't even talk. She stutters and she just makes no sense. I don't want to enable her, but I've been trying to be supportive, but it's just getting to the point that with my health issues, being supportive for her is not worth my help. How do you all manage dealing with people that are addicts, especially with opioids? Because like I said, I've never had any experience with this before. I have no idea. But I can't stand the way she treats Josh and I, how she lies, and then makes me out to be a liar when I'm telling the truth, and it's stuff that she's done or said. But, well, like, okay, she's the one that she called me names and she hit me. If you look at horses down below, you'll be able to hear how she was for just 5 minutes out of over 2 hours. And she did accuse Josh and I of stealing her purse, which when she was looking for it, we noticed it was sitting on the table right beside her elbow, and Josh told her that it was. And she was like, oh, okay, you know. She's accused us of stealing other things. She's always accusing us that stuff that is Josh's, that he has actually marked, that it's hers when it's not. She don't even know what she's got. She's not the same person. And I saw a video recently, and the person was saying that as long as they're an addict, they're not going to be the same person. And I can see that. I've seen it for a while. We've tried to stick by to be supportive, not, enablers. But she just makes it so hard. And I just don't know. It puts us in a really bad spot, because right now Josh is helping her boyfriend with work around the house and yard repairs and different things. That is something that he can do year round, and I can go with him. And especially since she was the way she was and hit me, I just sit in the van with the doors locked. Or there for a while I was sitting out under the barn overhang and have the fan on if it was hot. Which in any of the videos, if you hear the fan going, I'm sorry for the noise, but it gets pretty hot in this van, and there's just times I have to have it on. But I don't know what to do, because we need the money. Her boyfriend obviously needs the help. He's got health issues. He's got heart trouble, and his knees bother really bad. And so Josh is a huge help to him. And Josh doesn't make a whole lot, but the money he makes helps him to be able to pay the bills and, get a little food. So part of me just, especially this weekend, she was so bad. And I can't take the stress. I'm not supposed to get stressed. And I tried to explain this to her, and explaining something to an addict when they won't listen, it's a waste of time, obviously. But mine is not just that, oh, my doctor said I'm supposed to avoid stress. No, my doctor, just with the diabetes, said I was supposed to avoid stress. And I didn't realize how important that was. But when you have diabetes and you get stressed, it can send your glucose levels really wonky, really high. And then the neuropathy, the stress bothers that really bad too. From the stress that she caused me this weekend, I haven't been able to really sleep all weekend, and I'm in more pain. So I don't know. I tried to tell her that I can't be stressed. Okay, let's start off at the beginning. When we got there, I think it was Saturday, and Josh had just talked with her the night before we'd been there, and she had asked about some pieces of wood that were in a pile under the overhang. And he said that he needed to go through it because he was still using pieces from it. It's, scrap pieces that have accumulated for a bit, but he's been using it to fix their birdhouses, fix their wheelbarrow. Her mailbox had to be redone. So, some of the pieces were bigger, some were smaller, but he said he had to go through it and he was still using it. So, okay, fine. So we get there Saturday, and lo and behold, first thing he notices, the wood is just gone. They burn it. He was not happy because, yeah, he had for the most part got her mailbox finished the day, the night before, but he wanted to double check and see if he needed to add any wood in anywhere or whatever, And he had wanted to fix the wheelbarrow because it needed a piece of wood put in to straighten it up. And since he had just told her the night before, it should have been fine. So she comes over and I start asking her about it, and I don't know, she wasn't listening. Then she starts going on about how her boyfriend was burning stuff and she was all upset because he had the flames almost up to her trees. And I said, well, why didn't you go ahead and tell him that Josh was using that? Before I could even finish saying it, she's interrupted me and she says, well, I didn't know he was burning stuff. It's like, seriously, you just said you knew he was burning stuff and you were upset about it. All you had to do was say that Josh is using some of that, so if you could leave that pile, you can burn other scrap stuff, but just leave that pile for right now so he can go through it. And she kept interrupting me, and I don't know. With an addict and how they don't listen, and we believe she's bipolar on top of it, that maybe it's just a waste of breath to try and tell her things. But it just upset me because she kept interrupting and she just didn't seem to get it. And I'm just like, just listen a minute. So I could explain, Josh was using it. All you needed to do was say, Josh is still using it. He's got to go through it, and let your boyfriend burn the other scraps around the yard or whatever, But she's lying and saying she didn't know when within 30 seconds or so before that, she had said that she was upset because he was burning stuff. So I got upset and I yelled at her. I don't think it really fazed her, but I told her, you don't listen for shit, do you? Because she doesn't. With all the times I've tried to tell her that I can't be stressed, and she still keeps doing it. And there is a part of me that thinks she's doing it on purpose. I don't understand it. But it seems like since Josh and I wrote our books and published them, that she's been jealous of that. And I don't understand that either because, yeah, we've written, I don't know, was it like at 16 or 17 we have published so far? We're not making money. Not really, because I don't have the time to advertise. When I was advertising, we were making some money years ago, but not in recent years. And so I had paid to have some advertising done, and the people weren't advertising like they said they were. It was just bots because I had no sales. They're showing me, oh, I put this many clicks to it. No, that's just bots because nobody's bought anything. So I just wasted my money paying you to do this, But, so she's been jealous of that. And weird as it is, it seems like she's really jealous since we were T-boned. She thinks that I get all kinds of attention, and I don't. I need help for stuff. I need help to get around. I need help for my food and whatnot. But I don't take that much attention from Josh if he's busy working or whatever. She seems to think that I get all kinds of attention, and she's really jealous because all of a sudden now she's got all kinds of issues, and she's worse than I am, and she's in more pain than I am, and I just don't understand it. If we were rich rolling in the dough from the books, okay, you're jealous. I can kind of understand it. I wouldn't be. I'd be happy for my friend, but being jealous because we were T-boned and I'm seriously injured and can't take care of myself anymore, I just really don't get that. And I've noticed that since I said I was filing for disability, all of a sudden she's got the placard and we're wondering if she's filed for disability or maybe even gotten disability. What has she been telling people down where she goes to the doctor and stuff? So I don't know, but it's just really upsetting. And if y'all have any ideas, how do you deal with addicts? How do you deal with people that are addicted to opioids? I've tried to get her to go for rehab. She doesn't seem to want to go. I just don't know what to do. And the stress is not good for me, but we need the money, so we can't just, walk away right now. I know that would probably be the best thing as far as for my stress levels. But then her boyfriend's not going to have the help that he needs, and with his health issues, that's not good either, and we need the money. So, I don't know. It'd be really nice to win millions of dollars in the lottery, but even then, her boyfriend needs the help, and he's a nice person. It's not that I'm after him, because I'm not interested, but I just don't see with the way she treats him, and it's bad. I just don't see leaving him all on his own to do the stuff around there, that there's just no way he could do it. So I would really appreciate some comments, giving some advice. How do you deal with addicts? How do you deal with opioid addicts? And other than pushing for her to go for rehab, what else can we really do right now? I don't know. So y'all take care, and talk to you later. Bye.